going to see some in-text problems. Okay, so the first question number 4.1. okay, this is given in your book, in-text question. For the reaction, R means reactant gives product. The concentration of the reactant changes from 0.03 mole to 0.02 molar in 25 minutes. Okay, calculate the average rate reaction units of time, both minute and seconds. Okay, here ask you to calculate the average rate. So average rate, given data. So whatever the sums you are going to do, write the given data. Okay, so given data for R2 and R1 is given. R1 is the initial molar concentration is 0.03 molar and the final molar concentration is 0.02 molar at a particular time. Okay, so 25 minutes. Okay, so the initial value and the final value is given at the time interval. Okay, right. The formula average rate of minutes. The average rate of minutes means the rate of reaction measured at a long time interval. Okay, so long time means initial to final. Okay, initial and final la evlo consume ஆயிருக்கு அந்த reactant வந்து product consume ஆயிருக்கு அப்படிங்கறத எடுக்கிறது தான் average rate reaction. Okay, so that the formula is minus del R, reactant change in concentration of reactant with respect to time, equal to, so this change in concentrations, as we have to consider this minus and minus sign, it represent that is a decrease in reactant concentration. Okay, in the concentration of reactant வந்து எப்பவுமே வந்து என்ன செய்யும், decrease ஆகும். Okay, so that is R change concentration of R2 final minus initial. Okay, reactant concentration of initial. Okay, by with respect to time T2 minus T1. This is formula. Okay, so here already given minus, here this is that is R2 value 0.02 molar minus R1 value by with respect to time 25 minutes. Okay, so that is this 0.02 minus 0.03 means that is a minus 0.01. Okay, so the overall already or minus sign is there, minus into minus plus, we can get 0.01 by 25. Okay, so the overall simplification we can get 4 into 10 power minus 4 mole per minute. Okay, so the average, this is for minutes. So here also asked both minute and seconds. Okay, so average rate in seconds, nothing. So the same 0.01 by 25 the minute into this is second. Okay, 60 second. Okay, so the value is the answer is 6.66 into 10 power minus 6 mole per second. Okay, so this per second means this is a okay, right. So average rate in seconds equal to 6.66 into 10 power minus 6 mole per second. Okay, the next question number 2, in a reactions 2A. Okay, 2 mole of A, one reactant, any reactant, it gives product. The concentration of a decrease from 0.5 mole per liter to 0.4 mole per liter in 10 minutes. Okay, calculate the rate during this interval. Okay, so this interval means this also it represents a ask you to calculate the average rate. Okay, so at a particular time. Okay, right, the given data. So usually you have to write the given data. For here the reactant R sign it represent. Here A2 is given. The A2 means this is a reactant concentration. Okay, so A2 equal to 0.04 mole per liter. This is final and this is for initial. Okay, initial 0.05 mole per liter la irundhu 0.05 mole per liter வந்து கன்சியூம் ஆயிருக்கு. வித் எவ்வளோ டைம் வந்து எவ்வளோ கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, per 10 minutes குள்ள இவ்வளோ இது கன்சியூம் ஆயிருக்கு. ஸோ the same earlier we studied on the same average rate equal to, see here students, minus 1 by 2. This is quotient. Okay, so suppose the reactant any quotient is given, so you keep it in your mind. So that quotient divided by 1 by 2. Okay, suppose here 3 இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா 1 by 3, இங்கே 4 இருந்ததுன்னா 1 by 4. Okay, because of the rate of reaction it must be in balanced form, then only we can calculate the rate of the reaction. Okay students, so here there is no quotient, no problem, direct but here the quotient is present, so minus 1 by 2 the change in concentration of reactant A by with respect to delta T. Okay, so equal to minus 1 by 2 here final to initial, okay, by with respect to time T2 minus T1. Okay, so all the data is given, so substitute minus 1 by 2, the A2 values 0.24 minus the A1 values 0.1 sorry 0.5 by 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 and equal to, so minus 1 by 2, this 0.4 minus 0.5 is a minus 0.1 by 10. Okay, so overall simplification we can get the answer, and the average rate equal to 5 into 10 power minus 3 mole per liter per minute. Okay, okay, so all the data is given, just you have to substitute the data and you can get the answer. Okay, so question number 3, calculate the order of reaction. For a reaction A plus B product, it gives product, the rate law is given by the rate law for this particular reactions. How you are going to write the rate law? Rate equal to rate constant of the product of concentration of reactant raised to the power, that is this power of exponential we can call the order. Okay, so right, so here the rate equal to K, the product of reactant concentration A and reactant concentration B raised to the power the quotient, that is 1 by 2 already given now, 1 by 2 and the B raised to the power 2. Okay, so order na வந்து என்னது அப்படினோனா x plus y னு வச்சுக்கிறோம்ல, x plus y. Okay, so x plus y தான் வந்து நமக்கு வந்து என்னது ஆர்டர். ஓகே, ஸோ ஹியர் இந்த எக்ஸுக்கு பதிலாக இங்கே என்ன இருக்குது, நமக்கு 1 by 2 இருக்குது, ஒய்க்கு பதிலாக இங்கே என்ன இருக்குது 2 இருக்குது. அப்போது the sum up of the exponents. Okay, so 1 by 2 plus 2 that is 2 1 by 2 that is simply 5 by 2 equal to 2.5. The fractional வந்திருக்கு. So this reaction is a fractional order. Okay, so இப்போ whole number na அது whole number, இங்கே fractional இருக்கு, அதனால இது fractional. So order question கேட்டாங்கன்னா write the rate law expression and the total sum up, the x plus y நம்ம வந்து sum up பண்ணோம்னா that is the order. Okay, this is a experimental value. Okay, that's all. Suppose the rate la இங்கே வந்து half 1 by 2 இங்கே 2 இருக்கு, பட் இங்கே வந்து suppose the A raised to the power 1 by 2 B raised to the power 1 by 2 அப்படினோம்னா, so the total order of reaction equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, so 1 by 2 1 by 2 equal to 1. அப்போ that particular reaction is the first order reaction. Okay, so like that we have to calculate. Okay, we are going to see integrated rate equations of zero order reactions. Okay, so zero order reactions means rate is independent of the concentration of reactants. Okay, so it is not dependent with the concentration. Okay, so that is zero order reactions. So the rate directly proportional to the reactant concentration, reactant concentration raised to the power 0. Okay, so that is called zero order reaction. Okay, right, suppose we may consider one reactant gives the product. Okay, so our reactant it react to produce product. Okay, so how can you write the rate of the reaction for this reaction? Rate reaction equal to rate constant, and the rate constant, the rate always dependent of concentration of reactant concentration. Here zero order, it raised to the power 0. Okay, so here rate equal to, so we very well know that rate equal to the change in concentration of reactant with respect to time. Okay, and so here anything raised to the power, that is we may consider that is a 1. Okay, so here rate, instead of that we have to write minus d, the change in concentration of reactant by tt equal to, so k. Okay, so just we have to alterate this for these equations, minus d of r, this is reactant concentration, equal to k dt. Okay, right. So after that, we have to multiply it by minus sign for this left side and the right hand side. So this minus sign get cancelled. This is d of r equal to minus k into dt. Okay, so this is equation number 1. Okay, this equation number 1. Okay, after we have to take the integrated form. Okay, so integrating both side. Okay, so integrating both side, integrating both side. So this integrated form of d of r reactant concentration equal to, so this is constant, we cannot integrate it, so as it is minus k, then, and this is integrated form of dt. Okay, so here, so integrated, after integrating, so we can get d of r is r reactant concentration r equal to, that is minus k t. Okay, so plus I, this is for I is a integral constant. Okay, this is equation 2. Okay, so here, so I equal to integration, this here at temperature equal to T, that time the concentration of reactant, equal to R0. Okay, the time 0, the concentration of reactant is at R0. Okay, so we have to substitute the R value to here. So that is R reactant concentration of R0 equal to minus K into T equal to 0. So T equal to 0 plus I. Okay, so anything multiplied by 0, so that is a 0. Okay, so R not equal to I. This is equation 3. Okay, so now we have to substitute the I value in equation 3 in 1. Okay, so now equation 3 in 2. Okay, so equation 3 in 2. So here, so the T R reactant concentration R equal to minus K into T plus I is what? R naught. Okay, so here R naught. Okay, right. So this format is the straight line slope, straight line equation, that is y equal to mx plus c. Okay, so y axis, how can we draw the graph for this case? This is for x axis, this is y axis. Okay, for y axis, what is that? That is concentration of reactant, versus, that is the x axis is the time. Okay, x axis is time, and that is c is that is constant reactant concentration. Here you see that it is a minus sign, that is the reactant concentrations, it's completely decreases. Okay, so that is the m value, it is a slope equal to minus k. Okay, slope equal to minus k. Okay, this is for m, for zero order graphical integrated form of zero order graphical representation. Okay, so this is the straight line equation y equal to mx plus c. Okay, so now we have to take this kt to left hand side. So minus kt for left hand side, it's a kt equal to, that is r naught minus r. Okay, okay, now k equal to, this is r naught minus r by t. Okay, so this is for integrated form of zero order reaction. So students, you keep it in mind. This is so now this formula we have to use the problems. Okay, zero order reaction, rate equation for the zero order reaction. Okay, so after that, half-life for zero order reaction. Okay, now zero order reactions of half-life period. Okay, so T half, what do you mean half-life period? The time in which the concentration of reactant is reduced to 1/2 of its initial concentration. Okay, so earlier it is a T. Upon the T concentration totally it reduced to T equal to T half. Okay, so earlier the A reactant it's a it reduced to, that is not reactant, no, so reactant R it reduced to R naught 1 by 2. Okay, so this is for T half. T half அப்படிங்கிறது என்ன அப்படின்னா அந்த அமௌண்ட், அதாவது இனிஷியல் உள்ள அமௌண்ட் வந்து ஹாஃபாக வந்து ரெடியூஸ் ஆகிறதுக்கு இந்த டைம் டேக்கன் இட்ஸ் அ half, reduced by half. Okay, that is called the half of the initial concentration, that is called T half. Okay, right. So here what is that, the rate constant already we studied, for that is K equal to, here the zero order reactions R naught minus reactant concentration R by T. Okay, so here we have to substitute K equal to, so that is R naught minus R is what, that is R naught 1 by 2 by T half. T is T half. Okay, so here that is 2 R naught, no, so shall we take 1 R naught outside. Okay, so here R naught, then 1 minus 1 by 2 by T half. Okay, so here that is 1 minus 1 by 2, it is a half, so 1 by 2 R naught by T half. Okay, so R naught by 2K. Okay, this is zero order half-life period. Okay, half-life of zero order reaction. Okay, so students, you keep it in your mind. So these two reactions, T half and zero order rate constant reactions, the next we are going to use, this is a formula. Okay, you have to study, then we will solve some problems. Okay, so you listen here. Next, integrated rate equation for first order reactions. Earlier we studied zero order reaction and its half-life period. Okay, so here, so first order reaction means in this class of reactions the rate of the reaction is proportional to the first power of the concentration of the reactant R. Okay, so we may consider this particular any reactant, it gives the product. Okay, so how do you write rate of the reaction for this case? Rate directly proportional to the reactant concentration raised to the power 1, because it represents, it is the first order reactions. Okay, suppose it's a zero order, means the reactant concentration raised to the power 0. Okay, so here we are going to see the first order reaction. Okay, so rate equal to the proportionality constant, instead of we have to write rate constant and at the reactant concentration raised to the power 1. Okay, so rate, we also know that rate is the change in concentration of concentration with respect to time. Okay, this minus sign it represent always whenever the during the chemical reactions the concentrations it must be decreasing. Okay, so that only we have to written for here the minus sign. Okay, for product means that is a positive sign. Okay, so students, you keep it in your mind. So minus d of R by dt equal to K reactant concentration raised to the power 1. Okay, so the minus sign we have to multiply it by minus sign. So d of R by dt equal to minus K into R. Okay, then so this above reactions we have to rearrange, we can get d of R by R, and this dt here it is goes to right hand side, this R it is we have to write for left hand side. Okay, so that is d of R by R equal to minus K dt. So we may consider this is a equation 1. Okay, so the above equations we are going to integrating. Integrating means the integral form of d of R by R equal to minus K integral dt. Okay, so students, you see here it is a formula for in the integral format. So integral dx by x equal to ln x and integral dx equal to x. Okay, so you here you look at here for this form, the d of r by r, it is a dx by x. So the ln r, okay, equal to minus k, and the integral dt is a x. So k into t, always integrating, it must be a constant. So plus I. So this reaction, it is a this equations we may consider it is a plus 2 reaction, it is a equation 2. Okay, right. So the above equations, the time t, okay, so for time it would be a 0, and for the concentration it is a R0. Okay, so R0 initially it is a 0 at the time 0 வா இருக்கும்போது அதோட வேல்யூ வந்து இனிஷியல் கான்சன்ட்ரேஷன் வந்து 0 வா இருக்கு. So equation 2 becomes, so for this equation ln R0, because for anything it is a 0 means that is 0. Okay, so ln R0 equal to minus k 0 plus I. Okay, so ln R0 equal to I, because this k into 0, this is a 0. So ln R0 equal to I, equation 3. Okay, so this equation, substitute this equation 3 in 2. Okay, so for I value, okay, listen. So see here for equation 2, ln R and minus k t, okay, plus I value is a ln R0. Okay, so the instead of this I we have to write ln R0. Okay, so this is equation 4. Okay, and so in the minus kt in the பக்கம் எடுக்கும், left hand side எடுக்கும்போது plus kt equal to ln R0 minus ln R. Okay, students, you see here this is a one format, ln A minus ln B equal to ln A by B. Okay, so like that, so kt equal to ln R in the R0 by R. Okay, so k equal to 1 by t ln R0 by R. Here you see the ln value, it is 2.303 log. Okay, so k equal to 2.303 by t log R0 by R. So this is what you are in the integrated form of first order reaction. Okay, so the reaction and this equation is very very important. Okay, so based on this we have to do some problems, first order reaction problems. Okay, right. So after that we are going to draw the graph for the first integrated form of rate of reaction of first order reactions. Take the fourth reaction, that is ln R equal to minus kt plus ln R0. Fourth equation, ln R equal to minus kt plus ln R0. Okay, so this is y equal to mx plus c format. Okay, so for take y axis, it is a reactant concentration ln R, and minus k is a slope for m, and x axis that is t. Okay, so t means time. Okay, x axis for time, and m means slope minus k, and constant it is a ln R0. Okay, so x axis and y axis it is ln R, x axis it is a time t, and so here the constant value ln R0 intercept with the y axis. Okay, so it is a minus k value, so the slope equal to minus k, it is intercept with y axis, it is completely decreasing. So ln R0 completely decreasing, so the slope become negative. Okay, this is for one graph. Another one graph, it is take this fifth equation, k equal to 2.303 by t log R0 by R. Okay, so the kt by 2.303 equal to log R0 by R. Here you see the whole thing we may consider it is a y axis, and the x axis we may consider it is a time, and m it is a k by 2.3. Okay, plus c, here there is no constant, so it is the m value, it is a positive slope. Okay, so இதில் பாசிட்டிவாக இருக்கிறதுனால இப்போ நம்ம இதுக்கு ட்ரா பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னோன்னா y axisல என்ன எடுத்துக்கிறோம், log of R0 by R. Okay, ஸோ எக்ஸ் ஆக்சிஸில் என்ன எடுத்துக்கிறோம், டி டைம் எடுத்துக்கிறோம். எடுக்கும்போது இதில் ஸ்லோப் வந்து பாசிட்டிவ் k/2.3 2.3ங்கிறது வந்து என்னது பாசிட்டிவ் சைனில் இருக்கிறதுனால there is no constant, so it is started with increase the graph. ஓகே, இது வந்து ஆரிஜின்லேருந்து என்ன செய்யுது, பாசிட்டிவ் சைனில் இருக்கிறதுனால இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகுது. ஸோ இதோட ஸ்லோப் வந்து k/2.3. ஓகே, பாசிட்டிவ் ஸ்லோப். ஏர்லியர் we saw that is a minus sign, so completely decreasing. Here it is started from origin itself, it increased the graph. Okay, k/2.3. That's all. So for first order reactions, for few examples, hydrogenation of ethane is a example for first order reaction. Okay, and all the natural and artificial radioactive decay of unstable nuclei, so it undergoes the first order reactions. And decomposition of N2O5 and N2O are some more examples of first order reactions. Okay, for that and all, for one mark questions. Okay, so usually by board asked what is the N2O5, it is a kind of first order or second order, like that question will ask you. Okay, half life period of first order reaction. Okay, half life means that is the concentration of a reactant is reduced to 1/2 of its initial concentration, that is half life. Okay, so for take this first order reaction, k equal to 2.303 by t log r0 by r. Okay, at t equal to t half. Okay, initial concentration la irundhu half reduce ஆகுறது t half, r வந்து என்ன ஆகுது r0 1/2. Okay, right, the value இதில் substitute பண்ணுறோம். substitute பண்ணுறப்ப k equal to 2.303, t instead of we have to write t 1/2. Okay, t half log and r0 by r. இது வந்து என்ன எழுதுவோம், r இருக்கிற இடத்துல r0 into 1/2, அதை நம்ம வந்து என்ன எழுதிக்கலாம், r0 by 2 அப்படின்னு எழுதிக்கலாம். சரியா? ஸோ k equal to 2.303 by t half. இங்கேருந்து இந்த r0 இந்த r0 இங்கே கேன்சல் ஆகும். அப்போ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக இந்த 2 மேலே போகிறப்ப நமக்கு என்னதாகுது, log 2ஆக மாறுது. ஓகே, ஸோ அப்போ t half equal to 2.303 by k into log 2 ஓட வேல்யூ வந்து 0.3010மா. ஸோ அப்போ t half equal to இது ரெண்டையும் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணோன்னா அதோட வேல்யூ வந்து நமக்கு எவ்வளோ 0.693 by k. ஓகே, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஃபார் half life period of first order reaction. Okay, and this is half life period of first order reaction.